A very happy Monday to you. I'm King 5 meteorologist Ashley Ruiz. All the talk this morning, an earthquake that occurred right over the Orcas Island area. A lot of people feeling it, magnitude 4.5. And then over the span of the last week and a half or so, we've had a couple of minor earthquakes, generally magnitude 3.5 or weaker, and you see those blue dots there over the Kitsap Peninsula and then a few over King County. But the one that we had this morning at 5:02 a.m., that was east of Orcas Island, about 6 miles, and then about 70 miles northwest of Seattle. And if you felt it, make sure you let USGS know. Text us as well to 064484545. We're getting reports all the way down to Seattle of people feeling it. And typically with these earthquakes, we don't have any property damage. I'll show you in just a minute. But we haven't had an earthquake of magnitude 4.5 or greater since 2019. Now, this is in the state of Washington. This does not include offshore or the one in 2015 just over the border closer to Victoria. Now, we did feel it in the state, but officially the epicenter in the state. Before 2019, 2009, magnitude 4.7, and then the Olympic National Park, 4.8. And then greater than that, that was earlier, about 2001. On the scale of the earthquake magnitude, so you see magnitude 3 to 4 is minor, and typically a lot of people don't feel it sometimes, but no damage. Since we're right in the middle, or this earthquake was right in the middle of just a 4 and then a 4.5 to close to 5, so right in the middle, noticeable shaking, not really property damage of anything major by any means. It's more so inside. That's where we could at least have some things knocked off bookshelves and so on and so forth. Now, this doesn't mean we have to be concerned. There's no tsunami warning, thankfully, but it's always a friendly reminder that an earthquake can happen at any time, and you want to make sure you have that earthquake safety plan ready for you, your family, and your pets, whether you're at home, you're at work, or you're on the road. So again, something to keep in mind. I wanted to show you the cameras across Western Washington because it's completely different from Hurricane Ridge. You see blue sky, and then we have some low clouds below, but we've had some fog, we've had some light showers over the area. Early this morning, we'll have that chance for some light showers today. We are going to have some morning fog at times over the next couple of days, and then a better chance for rain Tuesday, which could impact maybe your late morning, early afternoon commute. And I'll time it out for you. We're also watching for the potential for an atmospheric river to move in over the weekend. A lot of uncertainties, but we'll keep you posted. And don't forget, spring forward on Sunday. So when the clock strikes 2 a.m., we spring forward to 3 a.m. We lose an hour of sleep, but we get 7 o'clock sunsets. Today's highs will be in the 40s and 50s. Tonight, we're going to dip down to the 30s and 40s, but tomorrow may be a touch cooler for some, and we're going to have that rain spreading to the east as the day goes on. But later today, we'll still have that chance for a couple of showers. Better chance for any accumulating rain will be closer to the foothills and up in the mountains, where there could be a very light rain and snow mix. This is what I was talking about. We're going to get this low just spinning over the area, and that's going to send steady rain over Western Washington and Puget Sound, maybe mid to late morning into the afternoon. It's going to move in and out of here quickly. We'll have dropping snow levels, so some needed snow up in the mountains, but we're not expecting anything major, at least not at pass level. Then we get into the afternoon, evening, you see just scattered showers off and on through the night and into early Wednesday. The back half of our Wednesday looks nice and a little breezy. We'll end the day with some sunshine. As for rain totals, this is through Wednesday. You see, generally speaking, not much. About 1/10 of an inch, maybe up to 1/4 of an inch up in the mountains with that rain and snow mix, as snow levels are about 3,500 feet to 4,000. Not going to see a lot of that snow. It's going to be a rain and snow mix, but about 1 to 3 inches maybe for the passes. Higher passes will be more than that, but really nothing major through Wednesday. But I mentioned there is that chance for an atmospheric river to take take aim toward the Pacific Northwest over the weekend. A lot of uncertainty of where that plume of moisture is going to aim towards. For now, models have been hinting more on the Vancouver Island, British Columbia area, as well as northwestern Washington. However, that could certainly change. As we know, just a little jog to the south could mean a washout for us even here in Seattle. Some of that moisture may start to trend more to the south over the weekend into early next week, and then we could have some more heavy rain. So we'll see. Just make sure you stick with us, King 5 Plus, king5.com, and on air as well. At least as of now, this is liquid water amounts. It says estimated rain totals, but as a whole, it's liquid water. Over the next 7 days, you can see where some of that heavy precipitation will likely fall. So the northwestern portion of the state will likely have at least some shadowing going on from the Olympics, but you see over Vancouver Island and then up in the Cascades, especially the northern Cascades. So again, if that moves more to the south, that plume of moisture, then we could really see some of these higher totals closer to the south. And the European model, this is through this Sunday rather, you see where some of all of that precipitation could fall. Mount Baker potentially 2.5, 3 feet, whereas the rest of the mountains maybe not as much. So again, a lot can change between now and then. But if you're making any plans just for the weekend, just know a lot could change and it could end up being a washout. So the next couple of days, again, we'll have some clouds, we'll have sun breaks, some areas of fog, a little rainy at times. Over the next 5 days, Tuesday will be the wettest, but it's not going to storm or rain all day long. Thursday and Friday, we'll start off with some fog, some afternoon sun, especially Thursday, but then Friday, it's all dependent on what happens with that atmospheric river. You can always find the latest, again, king5.com, on air, and King 5 Plus. Our weather team will always keep you posted. Again, King 5 Plus, it's where you can find these extended forecasts. So I hope you have a fabulous day, and we'll talk soon.